Hello, everyone. Well, I am in a very good mood this morning because yesterday I completed the Wonder Woman Relief Society Triathlon again for the second year in a row. Yay! My triathlon number 396. So I am so excited about that and so proud of that. And I wasn't planning to do it this year, but my running coach, she likes to plant seeds and get you to do stuff. And she said I should do it, and then I swam because I had hurt my heel and I was laying off running a bit, and I biked, and I'm like, okay, this is fun. A couple weeks before it, and I decided to go ahead and sign up. So I did, and I did it. I'm really super excited about it because number one, I finished it. Number two, I ran the whole 5K. It's triathlons are swim, bike, run in that order, and this is a sprint triathlon, and it's a pool triathlon. So we swim in a pool, 300 yards in laps, and then we bike about 13 miles, and then we run a 5K, 3.2 miles. And so it's a little thing, and it's free, and it's all women, so it's really easy to sign up and feel okay about doing it. And there were a lot of people this year. I don't know how much. I'll have to ask the organizer how many people. It was great, and it was such a nice group of women, and it was a beautiful morning. It was perfect weather, not hot, not too cool, not raining, so it was perfect. And I ran the whole 5K this year. The first year, last year, I did not. I walked a lot. So I was so proud of myself, but I went really, really slow because it's really hard to run after you swim and bike. It's really, really hard. So I want to get some coaching in about that and some practice and training in about that because I want to be able to do it better next year and maybe even do other triathlons in the future. I'm finding it really fun to be an endurance athlete. And I love the challenge, and I feel really badass when I do things that are, endurance kind of stuff. So I don't know. I'm excited about the idea of going into 2016 with an endurance athlete mentality in mind, because that gives me a lot of motivation and inspiration. I'm still going to do figure competitions, but it's really hard to go for that in the long run, sustain a figure athlete motivation, because you really have to, I really struggle with leaning down and dieting, and sometimes I'm just on a light and it's fine and it's no problem, and other times it's off like a lead anchor, it's and my body likes to hold on to fat, especially in my bottom part, and it's frustrating. So, figure, like I've said before, the figure sport, I can be in it for the long haul and shape my body in the long haul. You can get better all the time. So there's no quick getting my body into figure shape, it turns out, now that I'm 52. And maybe I veer off my diet too much at times for a quick competition shape, but I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. What matters is I keep keeping on, and adding in running and racing and competitions and just keeps me inspired and motivated and excited. So my plan now is to keep training, figure training, and all the other training I'm doing, and have that endurance mentality in mind, because it gives me a lot more motivation. And I have more races I'm gonna run, from 5Ks, and we'll see what else. And it's exciting to think of things like that. I think, did I tell you I decided I'm not going to do the October figure competition that I had planned to do, which kind of bums me out because I didn't do it last year. I signed up and I wasn't in shape enough last year, and so I really wanted to do it this year, but I kept eating after my last competition, and I'm not in shape for it, and I wanted to do it better. I wanted my body to be in super much more lean state for that competition especially, and it just wasn't going to happen. So I decided to once again postpone it, and thank goodness the competition promoter, the people that put it on, are so nice. Elaine Craig of Craig Productions, and she's so understanding about it, and I really appreciate that. So hopefully I'm gonna move that into the Emerald Cup for next spring, and a competition before that, maybe a couple competitions before that. So some spring competitions is the plan. I'd like to do a show in November, but we'll see. I'm working on getting back on my food plan. A food plan. I'm kind of right now changing what my food plan is into changing the ingredients a bit so that it's more appetizing, because I definitely don't want to open the refrigerator and eat something and think about eating something that's not appetizing. It just isn't working for me right now. So I put together a week's worth of food this week that I find more appetizing. So I'll be more motivated to stay on a sane eating plan. You know what's interesting is that when I don't eat sanely, there's all sorts of consequences and effects, and I bet you guys can relate. So not only do I gain weight and body fat, and my clothes are tight, and I get super ashamed of myself and angry at myself and depressed, feel humiliated, I feel guilty, I can't look people in the eye because I feel terrible about myself. It's not good. And my athletic performance goes way down, and my motivation goes down because I'm not fueling properly. When I'm on my food plan, it's fantastic fuel for athletic performance. Like, I'm ready at any time to do something athletic, eating protein and lower carbs and lower fats, the bodybuilding diet. I'm just ready to perform at any time, and that is really exciting. When I don't eat correctly, I don't feel like it. I'm sluggish, or my sugars are off. And the bodybuilding diet keeps your blood sugar really even and stable. So there's no crashing in the middle of your athletic performance. And there's a lot. I've been watching a lot and listening to podcasts a lot about getting into fat burning mode. There's keto diets, which I don't do, but I do agree with getting in your body into a fat burning mode where it's burning on fat for energy, stored fat, rather than quick carbs and quick sugars. Those are the things that go crash really fast. So that's bad for athletic performance. And I noticed that myself, like running out of gas in the middle of something, or when before I just go till my body is just tired rather than my sugar is off, or crashing off carbs or something, or sugar. So yeah, I really noticed that. So I want to get back into fueling myself for athletic performance, and I'm really excited about that idea. Like, it's hard to stay on a diet that I don't find appetizing, and it's hard when I can't eat food that I think is yummy and treats and stuff. So I'm going to figure this out. But so that's why I made a food plan for the week of things that are more appetizing, and I'm more into eating it, and it's good fuel for my performance and athletic training, and I'm excited about that. And then I figure, if now this is my kind of off competition season, I could give myself little treats every once in a while, like some tablespoon or two of almond nut butter, which is my favorite, or some almonds, or some raisins, or protein pancakes, or stuff that I think is really yummy. A rice cake with almond nut butter on it, or something like that. But like, that should be like one time a week is what that should be for me. But if I allow myself that, I won't feel like crap all the time about doing it if I want to eat it, and maybe this will be much more sustainable for me. So my goal is to keep training and get better at the things I'm doing, and lean down again, though, because I put on a lot of punch, which I'm not happy about. And the winter's tough because you put on clothes again. The good news is you put on clothes again. The bad news is you put on clothes that don't fit again. So that is not a good feeling. I don't want to go through a winter like that. But most of all, I want to feel good and happy and healthy, and feel good about myself, and be able to have fun training. So thank you so much for your support with all my endeavors. And is it Lulu that wrote me? She writes me a lot in comments and supports my endeavors. I really appreciate that. So yeah, let me know what you're doing down below, and how you're doing, and if any of what I say helps you, or motivates you, or inspires you, or your experiences. Gosh, I'm really excited about what I've accomplished in the last 2 weeks, especially. I'm so excited about being fit. That was my whole goal. Remember, being fit. And I'm really excited about that. It opens up so many possibilities and allows me to challenge myself, which I really love to do, and have a lot of successes by accomplishing challenges and being athletic. It's very exciting. So I wanted to update you all, and hope to hear from you, and I hope you're well. And today is September 20th, 2015, by the way. So we're going into fall. Fall here where I live, Washington State. Fall and winter are rainy, dreary winters usually, so I'm hoping I can still get outside for some biking. I want to improve on that. I want to keep swimming to keep improving on that. And of course, I'm going to be running. We run, even in the rain and snow. But I got clothes and stuff to get ready for that. The thing I'm excited about learning is to be prepared, for whatever sport it is. Get help from people that do the sport, to know what you need to have fun with it. And like my Garmin has helped have fun with running and training that way, and my new bike is just amazing. I used it for this triathlon this year, and it's so fast and easier to ride. It's amazing. And then clothes that are warm or waterproof. I keep trying to figure that one out, what's comfortable to wear, running and stuff like that. So whatever it is, I'm really happy when I have the right gear for the right job. It makes it really a lot of fun then to be prepared. So I think I'm pretty prepared for the fall and winter. So that's good. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.